Holla ballers, what's going on? It's Preacher. And we did it, man. 100,000 subscribers. It's crazy, right? A lot of people go, oh, yeah, but blah, blah, blah has millions. Dude, this puts us right up there in the rankings of YouTube with 100,000 people. It's a big fucking deal in this industry. It really is. The 100K club is not an easy feat to reach. Not easy at all. And we did it through a lot of hard work. We weren't flash in the pan, which is something I'm always proud of, is we didn't just make something that just blew up and everyone subscribed and then nothing happened with it. We made it sustainable. Been here for over a year now, and it's growing and growing every single month, man. Every single month it's a little bit higher, almost getting up to the stage where we're like 2 million views a month on a monthly basis, 2 million views on a monthly basis, and that's just incredible to me. So thank you, because I still see the same faces that I had at 100 subscribers, which is just crazy when you think about it. Is that 100 subscribers when I was just making terrible goddamn guides with the worst microphone. Well, no, actually, I think they were pretty good guides. I take that back. But with the worst microphone and audio levels ever. And yeah, we made those guides and people took notice, started to subscribe, and watching that counter go over, every single one person who joined, replying to every single comment that was posted on my videos, the usual stuff you do when you're starting out this way before you can't possibly do it anymore. All good things. All good things. So thank you guys. It's so nice. Subscribers aren't... if the higher ups in YouTube will go, oh, subscribers don't mean anything. It's all about the views. But for me, it's also a reminder of, someone stopped by my video and then they said, I want to see more from this guy. And that's awesome. That's one thing you should take away from subscribers. Forget about the fact that views are what drive the income and all that. And it's all money, money, money. Fuck that. The subscriber count says, you know what? I like this. I hope this guy makes more of this, and I'm going to subscribe to him, and hopefully it's going to pop up in my feed. I might not like everything. I like, we've got 25% of the audience who love Drama Friday. We've got 25 or 30% of the audience who love do anything that I make, pretty much, which is so good. Those regular guys are really the guys that they're the core. They're the core, and we've got loads of guys who love the big videos, and frankly, it's fucking awesome. So thank you guys for whatever it is you like that I do, whichever show it is. Thank you, and I will do my best to keep making it. What are the goals we've got going forward? So where do we go from here, right? I had a lot of networks contacting me just before I hit 100K, shockingly, about what my plans for the future were. And, you're in the 100K club now, which is what it was called. It's the losers. And, it's a big moment because you've got to do all this kind of stuff. And I always had my goals written down. I've had them written down on our website for a long-ass time. And it's pretty standard now, and this is what's going to be happening over the next year or so. We've reached a point now where people are asking us to play games and show them on the channel, which is a big deal because that's the step up there where you're not looking to buy every single game. At the moment, any game that I want to cover, I have to bear in mind that I have to buy it. Which is, it can get costly if you want to cover several games a week, especially if you're looking at some big AAA months like September and November. You're looking at hundreds of pounds there to just pick up all the AAAs. But people are starting to ask us, like WildStar. They asked me to look at WildStar, and I was very cool with the guys. I said, I like your game, I do, but it's very iterative. Was the feedback I gave them. I don't think I'm going to do much content on it. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't slapping you in the face with the key that they sent me. And they were like, no, that's cool, man. As long as you're not trying to... we're quite surprised you're not trying to blast us. Well, I have no reason to blast you. Your game is fine. It's just not different enough for me, so I'm not going to be... I can't see myself throwing a lot of time of it. Maybe if you change some stuff, I'll go and check it out. No worries. And that was very cool. The word seems to spread like that. Is, let's do this. Let's give this guy some information. So I'm starting to get reasonably regular emails about other games. So I'll certainly be bringing some extra stuff to you. It's the only way we can grow. We've been doing that. I'm no longer known as just the guides guy, which is fucking awesome for me. It was something we spoke about probably 4 months ago that I wanted to get away from that moniker because it doesn't allow us to grow. It gives us no room to be flexible if you're just the guide guy. And that's been going away now pretty regularly, actually. Most people don't even aware that I do guides and they don't check them out. So very cool that that's actually happening. It was all planned. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. And it's happening without annoying everybody. The old school fans aren't pissed off. They're happy with the new stuff. And that's all good. If you weren't aware, I'm getting married in 9 weeks. I am going to be a husband in 9 weeks, which is amazing because we had to put it off last year. Some of you will remember we had to put it off due to financial reasons. In the early stages of growing a YouTube channel, we had to cancel the wedding and move it a year back. Glad to say that the next year, it's happening. It's going to happen. But that means it's also ridiculously busy right now in my RL. I would love to have done a huge super show about ticking over 100,000. Like, I think it was the 20K. Was it 20K or 10K? 20K or 10K for those who remember that. We did a mega show where we even had people flying over to come and see us, which was super fucking cool. 10K. It was the 10K show. I would love to do something like that, but I just do not have the time to plan it right now. I really wish I could, but we do have a web show on Saturday where we'll be probably cracking open a beer to celebrate and do something like that with Ghosty, so that's all coming forward. When I am getting married, though, I'm obviously going to have a honeymoon. It's going to be like a British-based honeymoon, essentially. We're going to be taking my son and Ben, my dog, and we're going to go and have a big family vacation away, which I'm more than looking forward to, as I haven't had a vacation in a very long time, especially with a wedding coming. There is no room for vacations. There is no room for extra spending. There is no room for anything because weddings are coming and they require expensive flowers or else you are a bad man and all that. No, I'm only joking, but yeah, they are expensive and they're very busy, which is very cool. So I'll be taking a little time off there for my honeymoon, which you guys want. I'll prepare some content anyway. That'll be coming out. When I get back, I'm going full throttle to get us to BlizzCon. Full throttle to get us to BlizzCon. I'm pretty sure it's going to be about WOD beta time as well, which will really help out in terms of views and in terms of having loads and loads of stuff to be talking about and stuff you guys are going to be interested in. So you should be hype about that anyway, just to get WOD beta content out. I'm hyped because we're going to be looking towards getting to BlizzCon. My ultimate goal, if I can possibly make it happen, is to get me and Andy to BlizzCon, but I'm really hoping to try and desperately get his missus and his daughter and Emma and my son there as well to America, because it's going to be the last big holiday before we really hit 2015. And 2015 we want to be looking at getting an office. One of the biggest problems I have right now is no facilities, or there's no room here to produce the stuff I want to produce, and that's a real holdback right now for the style of content I want to create. The stuff that I have in mind, I really need some room to breathe. And ultimately right now I just had to move offices at home, as many of you will know, into a much smaller area, which it's great. I can talk at night. It's currently 10 o'clock and I can talk quite freely. But what I would like is a place where we have some room to stage various things and produce a little bit of a set. Nothing's big and flashy, obviously, but somewhere where we can be free to do what we want to do and also retain regular hours. Because right now I work sort of 7 p.m. till about 4 a.m. around that, and that gives me the opportunity to spend most of the daytime with my son. Then I work and then I sleep immediately after work. I basically got my day in reverse. So far I've not missed any major moments with my son. He's crawling and rolling over and sitting up and all these silly things. I get to take part in those. So thank God for this job for allowing me that flexibility to not miss those things. Overall, everything's looking good. That's the plan going forward. You're going to see many new games. Like I say, people are even contacting me about new games, so we're going to be fully taking advantage of that. Why wouldn't we? And trying to do our own little spin on it. Been thinking of the way to contextualize and put our unique sort of flavor on that stuff. Hopefully get Ghosty more and more involved as we go forward towards getting an office, where obviously I would like a little bit of company, and having Mr. Ghosty around me full time isn't my idea of fun. I'm only kidding, of course. Thank you again, guys. Thank you again. I'm so glad that you guys stick around and you enjoy the stuff that I produce, whichever show it is. It's awesome. See you later. Bye.